Hello, sorry about the start here. I did not remember to set everything up before hitting stream. Although the game is running, so it's... there we go. Okay, so it was just having trouble finding it. So... let me pause the music that I have playing via YouTube instead of the game. So... the plan is to work on all of this stuff. Not this, though. This is just something to remind myself to do in the future. But the rest of this is pretty much what we're going to be trying to work on today, and in order to do that, I actually need one more nether star than what I gathered. So we are going to get one more. Perfect. Flash home. Put that there, that there. Okay. Let's make 64 of those. 2 of those. Energy core. At right. Draconic. Now we need 9, 18, 27, 36 of these, which means we need 36 of these. This. Actually, I already know where the glass is, so I'm just going to grab it. Okay. So I'm going to grab some cobble. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it should be more like that. 7-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully this is big enough to support tier 8. Okay, so I should move all of those one farther away. And then I will have to dig out the hole for the rest. 3. So it's going to be centered around that and centered around that. Okay, and get rid of this. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's there. It is not there. Did I build it right? I did not. I forgot to take something into account. So I actually have to build these all one further back. Okay. Okay, so if I mine out all of this shape, I should actually go grab my hammer. Mine out the rest of this. Okay, so it's going to be that corner to this corner to this corner to this corner. Okay, so that is the top part built out. Let's get rid of these torches. And make sure you don't accidentally place any more. Oh, what's the other ring that I normally had? And when did I lose it? Oh, it's normally the flying ring, but because my armor provides flying, I didn't need it anymore. Okay, and mine out these 4, and that one. Two, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Does it tell me how many I need? So if I take all of those and a bunch of these... let it try and build as much as it can. Hopefully we have enough, otherwise I will have to finish off stream or something. Okay, we're almost done with all of the purple. All the draconium blocks, and then it'll just be awakened draconium. I don't think we're going to have enough awakened draconium. Well, how much more do we have to go? We actually have quite a bit more to go. I guess that'll have to be done more later, but that's a good start. I have to think more about where I want to place this. Flux. Let me do this. There we go. So we'll make this the inn, which means put the point down, put that down. And then actually in the opposite corner, we'll do the same thing. This. And this will be the out. And I want the out to be connected to this system. There we go. So once I get the rest of that built, I will have my energy storage. And it'll be ready to go in and out of there. Okay. So that is that part done. There we go. That is the start of Project E. Okay. I can't make that yet. Right, and next I have to get into Draconic to do any of that stuff. go anywhere in well, actually I need to get to Wyvern and Draconic, which requires nether stars, which is why I want to do these seeds next. So let's see which of these I can make. So I can make Infernium seeds tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, and tier 6. And if I put that in here... Oh. I might not be able to do that. Mystical... Huh. There does not seem to be a way to just bone meal these into being fully grown. Please don't destroy the seed. It didn't. There is a quest book on all of this stuff, isn't there? No, it doesn't actually tell me anything about this. Yeah, it doesn't actually tell me anything. And I can't just do this, right? No. Oh, the tier 6 seeds can't be grown or anything. Ah, well that's a pain in the ass. At mystical... How do I make a seed reprocessor? Mystical. Let's make sure that we're actually searching the right thing. Block of solium. Solium ingot. Solium nugget. Ingot. Solium. Ah, so that's how you make it. Mystical. So I need to make 9 ingots. Well, that's not happening. There we go. Let's try this again. Let's go get sulfur. I believe I have some. I believe it works as a fertilizer. It apparently doesn't. But we're now generating Infernium essence, which is important to the rest of this. It actually might just be that because of whatever fertilizer is already in there or something that I can't do it. Come on. Nope, it just doesn't let you. Let me try bone meal. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, only tier 4, tier 3, tier 5, tier 2. Let's organize these first. So tier 6, tier 6, tier 6. Any other tier 6s? No. Okay, so next will be tier 5s. No other tier 5s, so next is tier 4s. Next is tier 3s. Next is tier 2s. And finally, tier 1s. Okay. So first things first, we need 4 tier 1s. I think I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of zombies. because I don't have the chunks to make that. So I'll need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 of these. Go. So, in order to do this, I need to make more of these first. Okay. So I need to make sure that I leave 4. The other 15 I can go through. So now we can put those away. And how many tier 2s do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these as well. So now I need to make this. Okay, perfect. So that's tier 1s, tier 2s. Okay, so now the amount of tier 3s we need is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm very glad that I had the 2 blocks as quest rewards. I'm realizing now I forgot to put this in my inventory, so I didn't get the crafting recipe thing done. Okay, so I said I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And now I need 3 tier 4s, right? Yes. And we can convert all of this back into Superium. Okay. And now I only need 1 tier 5, and then I need 3 tier 6s, but I can't actually make the next step. It's gonna take a decent amount of crafting to get to that point, so I actually can't do much today. Wow, I've kind of already hit a roadblock. Which isn't great. And I can't duplicate these seeds in any particular way. So I can't just increase production of that. Oh, and of course I need essence for every single seed recipe. Well, what am I supposed to do now? Cancel stream? Don't need that, don't need that. Okay. Oh, and I can't go any farther than that. If I try and use... Oh, what kind of network error just occurred? And I still know that my bitrate's gone unstable. If I just do this, I don't actually have to take it off. And if I do this again, I get even more. Okay, maybe I'm not finished yet. Maybe if I just keep doing this over and over, I'll exponentially get more and more and more. Okay, then if I add all of that back and do it all again. So it seems like each bone meal gives me 6 those, and it costs 4 to make, so I'm getting 6 over 4 is 3 over 2, 1.5 times as much back as I put in, so I'm always increasing the amount of bone meal in my inventory by 1.5. This is definitely faster than just sitting around waiting. Okay. Why is my bitrate unstable? As soon as I sit or get a full stack, which is right now, then I'm going to start converting the rest into the next tier. Okay. So I need a bunch more. Okay, my bitrate is back. How nice. So, I think this is going to be a very dull stream. Because I'm not the best at talking, and this is going to be a significant chunk of what we're going to be doing. Just staring at this flower, getting as much essence as we can. 5 more stacks to go. This definitely would have made for better offline content, but I didn't realize this is what this was going to be like. Okay. No, wrong thing. Okay. Okay, and now we're going to fill our inventory with fertilizer. It's all gonna go rushing in as soon as we finish each stack. Take this as a chance to good. Now we'll just keep going until we no longer get it replaced, which is now apparently. So I guess as soon as our inventory fills is when it stops getting replaced. Oh good, I don't actually have to back up. I can open my inventory from here. Okay. I don't know why it didn't prioritize flipping to the next one. Okay. Now we just keep going like this. Okay, sweet. Now what we're going to do is fill our inventory with more of this, and then put all of the rest of it into the next tier of essence. Although at some point here, we should make the next tier of every furnace. Well, I mean, what are all the things that we're going to want to get? We're probably going to want to make one of these. Eventually we'll want to get to one of those. want to find out if these are able to mine draconium. Beyond that, these have more durability, I believe. Nope, they have less durability, but they have more armor. 7, 12, 10, 7. So that's 22 plus 14 is 36. This has 5, 9, 8, 4, so it's definitely less. Set bonus flight, so I get the same set bonus, but I don't get this stuff. 20, 20, 20, 20, so I have 80 armor toughness. I get barely anything from this. So unless it had particularly good charms, I wouldn't care. What about some of this other stuff here? Shears. I could make the bow. Then I have to deal with arrows. This is actually one of the few things I think I might want. Just because then I never need to make a fishing rod again. Rainbow. Speed, attack damage, resistance. Lowers damage taken by 20%. Does it stack? See in the dark. Used to obtain mob chunks. Oh, that would probably be smart to get. Dragon scale. We're gonna need skeleton chunks, spider chunks, rabbit chunks, guardian chunks. Chicken chunks. Zombie chunks. These we can make. We just need to find a way to get zombie chunks consistently. Well, actually, it might be easier to just farm skeletons for their chunks. Same with spiders. Rabbits, probably not. Rabbits will want to get some other kind of chunk first and then do that. So we will want to make this. One of these for a seed reprocessor. Okay. So we'll probably want to farm spider and skeleton chunks so that we can get guardian and rabbit chunks. Actually, rabbit we will want market for, I'm guessing. Yeah. That's how we'll get rabbit chunks. So in order to make this, we need solium dust. I need 11 solium dust at least if I want to make a seed reprocessor, but it's also possible that either by the phytogenic insulator or garden cloches, I might not need them. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. So it's possible that I will want to make this, which will require a bunch of these. It'll require all of the ingots. Six mob chunk. So this is actually pretty useless. Okay, one thing I want to do is make one of these so that I can make one of these. That I can make one of these. Okay, well, let's take the time to convert the rest of this then. So this should become around 5k. No, sorry, 2.5k, because it gets divided by 4. Well, actually, we can do some quick math. So in order to make one of these essence, actually, we need 4, 12, 14. We will need 14 times 4 times 4, so that's 4 squared, 4 cubed, 4 to the 4, 4 to the 5. So 4 to the 5 times 14. We actually need a little bit more. We need 14,000, and I only got 10,000. Good, that quest completed. Okay. Okay. We already have more of those. I definitely have more of those. I think I have those and those. Okay. So, now we have to do this again. Oh. Wait, what just... Ah, I see. Let me take off my magnet ring. There we go. So now I should be able to just stand here and do this, and it'll all spawn onto the floor, and as long as I don't accidentally pick any of it up, it should just cycle through my inventory to get to the next stack. Just still gonna take a little bit, but it shouldn't start despawning any, because that takes 5 minutes, I think, and this shouldn't take 5 minutes even. Glad I figured out that I could plant this and use this bone meal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had anything to do this episode, and I would have had to call it quits. Which wouldn't have been possible for a VOD. That would have just had to have been deleted, so... It might be slightly boring, but at least I still get to work towards this goal. Okay, let's actually take the time to pick some of this stuff up. Oh. So I can't stand on the other side of the plant. Just gotta stand here and go through all of our stacks. Fortunately, once we have these tier 6 seeds, we don't need any more of the purple essence, I don't think. Which means instead of every single tier taking 4 to the 5, which is 1024 essence just to get to the highest tier, it only takes that divided by 4, which is 1024, 512, 256. It only takes 256 essence in order to get to Supremium. I'm going to take 1 stack of that out of there and put it in here just in case I run dry. Oh, wait, no. I don't need seeds. I use mystical bone meal and diamonds. Right. Never mind. I don't need the seeds over here then. I'm not actually using that many. Okay, we once again go until we fill up our inventory. Okay, just keep spamming this until we fill our inventory. Okay. Beautiful. So that requires 4 ingots just to make this Paxel. Okay. Okay. Oh, I do need more. I need 12 more. Okay. Guess I'll have to get to work on that. So 12 more requires 12 times 4. Which is 3 times 4 times 4 is 16 times 3. which is 48. So I need 48 Supremium Essence. Definitely won't have enough to make that. So since I don't have enough to make that... Soul Stone? How do I get Soul Stone? Let's put that in there. We won't quite be able to make this right now. Okay. Okay. Let's turn these back into that. Hey, this should be done by now. So, doing this twice made 3 ingots with 1 dust left over. So that is another 3 ingots, and I'll have 2 dust left over. 6 ingots, and I'll have 3 dust left over. Start at 40. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's 1 there, plus 5 there, plus these 3. That will be 9, which means I will be able to make the seed reprocessor. Okay. Uh, Pumpkin seeds. And mystic. Okay, so that should be the nature seeds then. Uh, I assume that's ticks. Operation speed 1 tick, and then fuel usage is 110 of whatever fuel per tick. And it can hold up to 37,000 at a time, which is a little bit under 370 ticks, which is itself a little bit under. It's about 37 over 2 seconds, which is 18.5. No. Yeah, 18.5. No, 17.5. That makes more sense. So it holds about 17.5 seconds worth at a time, but I think, assuming it just can be powered with normal power, it'll be fine. I'm gonna put our seeds in there. Stone. Hey. At Botania. Where's the white flower? You know what? Doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter. How do you make this? Floral powder. Okay, yellow, bone meal, and red. Okay, so I can make a bunch of this as needed. Because unless it allows... Oh, it does allow mixed types. Okay. We're just gonna get rid of all of those. Bedrock, flint and steel, fire, water bucket. Probably easiest to just get gravel and sieve it with diamond stiffened meshes. Let's put that in there. Let's go 2, 3, 4, 5. Stone essence, how do you get gravel? Dirt and stone essence. Well, let's see how these work in here. Oh, so, okay, so they just give you direct stone essence. Which means I have to compare the phytogenic insulator to these. Although, the thing with the phytogenic insulator is, one, I'm not sure if the seeds get used up. Two, I have to provide it with both... No, actually I have to provide this with power and water too, so that doesn't matter. But then I have to provide it with one of these. This requires even more power. And it's why I have this. Kind of super simple to just make the garden cloche. Okay, back to the Grains of Infinity. I need gravel. How much gravel do I have? So I have to crush cobblestone. Okay, now we go back over here, and we're gonna pop that there. So... I have to make 4 of these. To make 4 of these, I need to make 9 of these, which means I need to make 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $18, 27, 36. Okay. It's kind of worth making an unbreakable hammer, but that means I need to make an extra nether star. And fight the wither again. Alternatively, at Mystic, I could go through the process to make that one early so that I can start getting nether stars. Yeah, that's kind of worth doing. Okay, let's get these into our inventory. Okay, so we're going to do this again. There we go. So, now we've just got to do this for another, I don't know, 2 minutes, however long it takes to do this. Probably it takes from the inventory first, so it's very easy to tell once we're getting close, because I'll be able to see it depleting from my hotbar instead. So far we've been doing this for about a minute. Let me quickly check. Okay, good. So this will only take about another minute. Okay, good. So we're just passing the 2nd minute mark, and we are finishing up our last 4 stacks. Hey, let me go get this. Okay, put all of that in here. Okay. So that's all we need from that. There we go. Okay, so we can make the Nether Star seeds, we can make the Dragon Egg seeds. Can't make Neutronium seeds yet. And now we can start making nether stars. No, we can't because those can only be done on grass, which is a fucking pain. Ats, why aren't you? There we go. At Mystic. Farmland. Nether Star Crux. I don't quite get it. Here's 6 crops. Nether Star Crop. Nether Star Crux. Farmland. This should be working. Oh, it is growing. I just can't force it to grow faster. That is a pain in the ass. Why don't you let me? So I'm gonna have to create ways to speed this up somehow. I'll have to think about that offline at some point. Probably gonna have to have an entire field dedicated to each plant. Which will take forever, because it means I need to keep producing Infernium. God, that's annoying. Well, actually, I only need to do this until I can get this. Which means that what I really need to do is get a shitload of nether stars. Because in order to make this, I need... Sorry, I need to... Okay, so start with this. We need to make... Things I haven't made yet would be these things. This is simple enough. Fused diamond. Base essence ingot. Double compressed cobblestone. Simple enough. I need to get to Wyvern tier here. Gold's dark matter, diamond glass, diamond glass. This is the harder one. Was crystal chest, dirt chest, red matter, dark matter, an alchemical chest. But they all only require Wyvern tier. And to get Wyvern tier, that's right, I need nether stars for this. At Draconic, I need to get up to this tier. Which means the amount of wither stars that I need is... exactly proportional to however many... It looks like the max recipe I need involves 8. Oh, no. Some of them involve 10. Although the recipes I'm doing... Oh no, one of the recipes I'm doing involves 10. So that means I need 10 wither stars. Which genuinely, it's probably easier to just get those by hand. Which means everything I've been doing today is actually kind of pointless so far. I think... what I'll do is I'll get the 10 of these I need plus 3 additional ones by hand. And then I'll get the rest of these seeds offline, probably. Actually, will I need any of these seeds? Because if I get this transmutation table, I probably won't care. I'll be able to generate tons of EMC via the infinity blocks. So as long as I can get one of everything that these produce, I'll be able to get it via EMC far easier. Which mean I don't actually care about upgrading that. I still might want the furnace. Okay. So we're going to work on these 5 things now. So I need 10 for this, an additional 3 for this, an additional 4 for these. 3, 4, 10 is 17. I think I want to get 18. Just so that I can make this wand as well. I won't go to make these wands until I have the EMC stuff set up, but so we are going to go through the process of this one more time. Hopefully it will have enough essence of every tier to get to the ultimate furnace. Okay. Okay. Should be able to pop at least 1 into my inventory, maybe even 2. I don't think I'll be able to get 3 though. Oh, well, we got 3 with it before it filled up. Now it's filled up though, so I'll have to scroll. And I should be able to get the rest of this bone meal stuff all done. Without any hassle. Okay, sweet. Just have 3 more stacks to go. Okay. Actually, I want to get 19. So that I have one nether star left over to put into the EMC thing. Okay, let's quickly fill this again just so that I can do more of this if I feel like it at some point. Actually, I might need to do more of it sooner, depending how far I can get. Oh yeah, the quests. I can't forget that I'm doing the quests. Good, so those quests completed right away. So I'll definitely have enough for blue and maybe for red. I don't think I'll have enough for red. But you never know. Yeah, I only have 23. Yeah, okay, so I need more Superium before I can finish this off. So once I get this, I'll need... Okay. So the amount of Superium I need is... 3 times 4 is 12 blocks worth, plus 12 extra essence, plus... 12 extra essence, so that's 24 extra essence. So it's 12 blocks and 24 essence. Okay, 12 blocks and 24 essence. Okay. So now I'm going to do the math. Well, I'm doing this as well. So it's 12 blocks and 24 essence minus 3 superium that I already have. So that's 14 blocks, 6 essence minus 3, so that's 14 blocks and 3 essence. Actually, I should have done that the other way. It should have been 24 minus 3 is 21 plus... Get the calculator out. I'm going to need it for one of these steps anyways. That's 12 blocks times 9 plus 24 minus 3 equals 129 times 4 for the blue, times 4 for the orange, times 4 for the green, times 4 for the baseline. So I have to do this 3 more times. Ugh, that's hardly worth it. I could almost just focus on the EMC first. Okay. So I need over 33,000. Times 4 times 4 times 4 times... What was it? 2,129? Yeah, I need 33,024. What I'm thinking I'll start doing is only putting 5 stacks of the bone meal in my inventory at a time. So that way it just gets pulled directly to my hotbar. Seems like it got through 6 stacks there before it wasn't able to pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if we just do this small bits at a time, I won't need to open my inventory anymore, I don't think. So now we're up to 14,000. I should check how much we're up to after this one as well, and then I'll know how much I'm getting every time I do this. This episode truly has just been me staring at this flower using bone meal on it for about 2 hours. That has been the majority of this episode. 16,000. So if I'm getting somewhere around 2,000 each time, that means I have to do this 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, about 9 more times. I should record how long it takes me to do this next time, so that I can estimate how much longer I'll have to be doing this for. Okay. So I started when my session was at 159.40. We were 20 seconds in. It was about 28 seconds. So if it's 28 seconds for 2,000, then however many more times I have to do this after this is that times 28 is how many seconds. Might as well just round it up to 30. You know, for the time in the HUD. So we're up to 21,000. Means I need 10, 12, so that's at least 6 more times. That's 180. Means I have to spend at least 3 more minutes doing this. Might actually be getting slightly less than I thought I was per each of these. Looks like it's only like 1,800 or so. I mean, I can probably just calculate how many I'm getting per. So I was doing 6 times 64 times 6 per. I was getting roughly 2,300 each time. But to make that was then putting 4/6 of it, so it was 2,304 times 2 over 3 is only getting about 15,000. Let's just do a full inventory again. Okay. So, in order to do 19 withers, I'm going to need 19 times 3, 57. Plus 16 plus 9. So that means I need 82 skulls, and I think I have 2. So I'm gonna have to spend a chunk of time just grinding out skulls. That will be 1 stack plus 18 worth of skulls. So I have here 64 times 9 times 3 plus, well, actually it starts 64 times 27 plus 5 is 32. Times 6 divided by 4. So I should be getting about 3,000, apparently. I must have done the previous math wrong. I think I did it backwards. I was doing 6 times 64 times 6 divided by 4. Apparently I was only getting like 500 per. Okay, and as soon as this is done, I can build my inventory again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm gonna have to do this quite a few times. Well, I think I have to do it like 4 times. Because I just have to fill my inventory. So I have to do it 5 times. Which means I should only have to do it 2 times on this essence. Okay. So now for this, we have all of that. Which means that we just need these, which is 12. And we will have 4 extra. And if we're going to have 4 extra, we might as well do that. And at the same time, I do want to have enough to have 1 extra essence. Perfect. Why is there a zombie? We are eventually going to want this, but for now we're actually just going to want this. That's why. Do I have torches in here? I do. I just want 1. I actually just want 2. How many blocks do I have now? 12? I can add 12 more blocks. I have to move the torches. Okay. So I said I need, I'm speaking backwards, 1 stack and 18. This is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so for the wither fights, we needed 57. That is all of the soul sand that we will be needing. Okay. Let's trash that. Let's trash those, I think. Okay, we are almost halfway there. It'll be 32, it'll be at 41 that we're halfway there. Okay, sweet. You know, playing through this second one here, StoneBlock 2, has made me realize how much 4 is kind of like 2. You know, it's kind of like how people say Elden Ring is like Dark Souls 2 2. StoneBlock 4 actually feels quite a bit like this one. It's certainly more polished and better made than this one. But a lot of the mods that it chose to use, like the fluid cows, came back. They weren't in 3. Draconic stuff came back, which also wasn't in 3. I guess Thaumcraft isn't in 3 or 4. Extreme Crafting and Project E both kind of take after 3. Chickens, I feel like, I mean, Chickens is in 3 and 4. Oh, I guess also the Mighty Chicken and the Chaos. Actually, we didn't fight the Chaos Chicken in 4, but the Mighty Chicken does appear in 4, so like that comes back. So we technically have enough skulls for the Wither now. Let me see if I can find anything about Tinker's weapon level. Minus AI, because I don't want to see that shit. Oh, do I get more Oh, I get modifiers. Okay. Obsidian, Ender Pearl. I believe the Tool Forge is in here. Just redstone, and I want quartz. Sharpestest. Hastester. Beheading 7. So that means I have a 70% chance of getting their head? Oh, I have to get my soul sand back. Okay. I see. Oh. No wonder it's not doing anything. It's because it doesn't have any more modifiers. Don't need any of that stuff, so we're not going to take it with us. We're just going to take the essentials. Okay, and we need 1 stack of this plus 12. Okay. Okay. What's the chest plate I wanted after this? Chest plate. So it was something that beat out 12. It might just be the wyvern stuff. Well, actually, this stellar stuff is good. It would just be a pain to take the time to get. Because I'd have to get this, which means getting witch stuff. Which means going through this. Actually, Enderman heads aren't that hard to get. But still. Seeing as this has EMC, I'll probably just end up waiting to get that via the book, the EMC book. I see. Doo-doo-doo. We have to be very careful where we step at this point. Do not land. Legendary loot crate. Growth crystal tier 3. Works in a 9x9 farm, checks up to 10 blocks up or down. Well, if I had more interest in doing this legitimately, that could be genuinely useful, but seeing as I'm just going to be EMCing everything. I just realized something. In order to do this recipe, I need to make this crafting table first. Which means I need 8 of these. Which means I need 16 extra nether stars. I will have to remember about that. I need him to dig out some of this tunnel for me since I didn't bring a pickaxe. That didn't really work. Okay. So I'm going to be nearly doubling the amount of stars I need. Oh. You can just get an ultimate furnace. I suppose that means I need 1 less nether star on that front. Okay. Mystical. Two, 3. And there we go. As a quick test, nearly instant. We are going to get rid of all of these seeds. A dirt and a nature. I believe I already got those ones, so I should be fine to... Actually... If I just... do a quick thing of that. Spider eye, and I'd have to get spiders, so it's probably easier to just find a spider in the dark somewhere. Oak. Seem to have filled all of these up on types. Put that one away. Put that in the trash. Seems like the higher you go, the less caves there are. Adept. Okay. Gives 10 absorption harps every 8 minutes. Meh. No, I saw something about that. Can this mine this? It can. And it doesn't have durability. How fast does it mine? Pretty fast. Do I want to say goodbye to these? Yeah. Doesn't do as much damage as this though, so this is still my boss weapon. You know, given that I fly so slow, okay, we're just gonna have to do this a couple more times so that we can get 10 wyvern cores. I am using the wrong weapon. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, I forgot to, oh, it's on cooldown. Well, to maximize my speed, I am going to waste time by going back down. Max level sharpness already reached. Let's put a diamond on here. Or we could put an emerald. I know emeralds do a lot for durability. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade our durability. Should have grabbed some ender pearls. So I can 5-hit withers easily. Thought I'd seen that. Okay. 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 I went into there. Good. It's Draconic. Um... For symmetry, I should do this on a different one. Okay, and now we need at Lux. Paste, paste, and paste. And finally we need ultimate universals. That, and that. So we need a bunch of diamonds, a bunch of draconic cores, and a bunch of draconium blocks. Specifically 10... 4 times 10 is 40. 10, 20, 40. Okay, now if I do this, I can't do it like that. So what I have to do is... Perfect. This is going to be very slow. Well, not that slow, actually. Does it do 2 at a time? I don't actually know how this works since I only put 2 in, but I put enough in for 10 recipes. I hope I don't lose anything in the process, especially the wyvern cores. I would be fucking pissed if I lost the wyvern cores. Damn it. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, so okay. Why is Draconic so limiting on... Ah, fuck, not what I meant to do. Why is Draconic so limiting on how fast you can charge? Like, I'm producing way more power than it's necessary to do... Well, not way more, I'm only producing like 1200, but I have a bunch in reserve, at the very least. We have 5 more. So, oh, that means even more fucking nether stars. This is definitely going to end up being a thing that we have to come back to next time. How much is it to make one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14. So I need 30 more nether stars. Ay caramba. It would be nice if I could get the neutronium compressor done today. Sorry, collector. Okay. So 30 times 4 is... that much. And 30 times 3 means I need 90. Because if I don't get this done on stream today, I am probably going to do it off stream. Because I don't actually need that much neutronium from it. Just 12 nuggets, which is 12 times 9, 90, plus 18. That's 108 piles of neutrons, even assuming it's like 5 minutes each. $540 minutes, that would be 9 hours. Yeah, so there is a decent chance that I end up doing that offline between this week, or between today and next Monday. Why are you doing that? Why aren't you charging? Or why aren't you saying that you're fully charged? What isn't working? There we go. I don't know what the hell was going on there. Okay. Okay, just a little bit longer. Okay. So that is now ready for fuck off, skeleton. Okay. There we go. Is there some kind of sword or something? Yeah, this is the spectral stuff, so you're supposed to probably use the spectral sword in order to kill those spirits. Something like that. Okay, hopefully those grow up before the end of stream, because then I can kill them for chicken chunks and finish off the chickens. Get their chicken chunks. And then get chicken seeds. And then I will have cleared out 3 of these, 2 of them on stream, 2 of them today. How long do you guys take to grow up? 1200 seconds, so that is 1200 over 60. That's 120 over 6, which is 20 minutes. So I will definitely have to get out seeds. So if I get it down to like 300-ish on a bunch of them, that should be fine. It's like 5 minutes. You down to 5 minutes-ish. Okay. Hey, let's get rid of that. And those arrows. Apparently I skipped over diamond entirely. Is there a wither builder? There is a block placer. Obsidian and iron bars. Probably worth making this so that I can contain the wither in one place. Should allow me to build a decently sized room for the wither. Okay. Okay. Spawned. Oh, even more have spawned. There we go, now we have room for the wither. I just realized this room won't be big enough. Okay. Because if I just do, like, this... So now I only need... Oh, no, it'll still work. So I only need a few more... Only need one more... chunk. We are so close. We just need 3 more. Okay, that can go in there. In a second, actually. Beheading 8. Five more minutes on you. 5 more minutes on you. 5 more minutes on you and you. Seed. Let's get you down to below 100. Below 100. Below 100. So we have less than a minute on this. Hopefully one of these gives me a chunk. Torch. Give me 1. There we go. And of course we get an extra one. There we go. That is chickens complete. Oh, we only got a fucking torch launcher for it. So that is 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 things done. So between episodes, what I'm probably going to work on is getting the neutron collector. Just sitting in the worlds that these can go, just sitting in the worlds that I can collect neutron piles. I'll have to make the extreme crafting table to make the neutron collector. And then I might take the time to just try and find some spiders so that I can get a spider eye. Maybe if I just hang around in an area like this, spider will spawn eventually. Otherwise, I don't know what the best way to get a spider is. Yeah, so next time we are going to crystal. Block of quartz. Chisel, block of quartz. Quartz slab, pillar of quartz. Okay, so I can definitely make all of that next time. So like, I know you have to be kind of not too close, but also not too far away. One sec, I'm getting a phone call. Okay. So, do I have any signs of spiders? Enderman. I wish they had a better map. Because it's kind of impossible to tell what anything is. Materials and me. Actually, probably easier is to just stand near there somewhere and wait till I hear spider sounds. At Tinker. Oh, it's right here. So I can add one more modifier. Could increase attack speed. We're at a diamond. I could add smite. Consecrated soil. Soulbound. Um. I think graveyard soil, rotten flesh, bone meal. Do I have any other recipes for this? Not really. Okay, so guessing it doesn't count this as its own. I'd prefer to max it out per level. Oh, okay. Here, it tells you right here. So 24 is how much you need per level. So this now does even more damage to the wither. Doesn't even seem like I need the golden apples anymore. No spiders in there. So we should keep rotten flesh. Keep all the stuff that drops from the wither. If I stand here, does the explosion hurt me? Okay. This is when it would actually be the most nice to have this charm. There isn't a way to force a spider to spawn, is there? Shulker, creeping. My combo level is pretty high. Okay, well this is gonna be my last kill of the wither. Okay, advanced item collector, sure. Still no spider. I might try and find... Actually, I'm going to do this one more time. Simply because then I have exactly 1 stack left. Okay. 1 second, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, that is going to be it for today's stream. Last stream of the week as well. I'll be back next Sunday with Elden Ring, and then Monday with more of this Minecraft. Thank y'all for coming. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye!